Hey, in this video I am going to show you how to put on a kimono undergarment. Let's go! This is the final video of my 4-time kimono undergarment special. If you haven't watched the other videos yet, check them out because I think they can help you when putting on a Nagajuban. To put on a Nagajuban, you need 2 to 4 items. It depends on how you're going to use them. Today I want to give you a few alternatives, so don't worry, you don't have to prepare all of them. The first item you will definitely need is an Erishin. This Erishin is a core you put into the second color of your Nagajuban, and it stiffs the back color and gives it its perfect nice shape. If you don't have one, you can make it by yourself of a DIN A4 paper. I have a DIY for this. The second item is a so-called datejime. A datejime is just a wider tie, and if you don't have it, just skip it. I recently wear all my kimono and Nagajuban without this, although it was an item I was convinced of for years. And recently I found out that you actually don't need it, and it's more comfortable when you don't use it. So this can show how your kitsuke skills evolve and change with the time. But I will involve it in today's tutorial just to cover it all. The last item is a normal kimono tie. And you can also replace this tie with an elastic kimono belt, like this. I always wear my kimono with elastic belts because I think it's more comfortable than normal ties, but that's totally up to you. And when you use this belt, I really recommend this little item. We made this in my last DIY. If you haven't watched the video, check it out. It's super easy to make. You can also buy it. I think most kimono online stores also have those in their lineup. And if you really don't want to make this, you can fake the same effect by sewing or pinning the kimono tie on your Nagajuban. You just won't be able to wear it with an elastic band. The perfect place for sewing or pinning the tie on your Nagajuban is 15 to 18 centimeters from the bottom of the collar on the center back seam. And it actually depends on your height, but as we all know, our body is perfectly made in proportion, so when you use the distance between your middle finger and your thumb, this should work perfectly for you. Measure 1/3 of the tie. Put 1/3 to your right and 2/3 to your left. Place the tie on the Nagajuban and pin it or sew it on. When you have decided to use a kimono belt, put the belt through the little helper on the back. I've showed you in my DIY for this item how and where to sew this on your Nagajuban. Turn the Nagajuban and put the Erishin into the second collar. Make sure that it is in the middle of the collar. And this is all we have to do for preparations, so let's get started. It's, by the way, pretty embarrassing to show you my kimono underwear, so I wear more than I usually do. Put the undergarment on your shoulders and put your hands through the sleeves. And then you put both sides of the collar together. On this Nagajuban, the collar is added directly on it, which is also known as kansai shitatte. This is the region around Osaka, and this is how Nagajuban were usually made there. You can find a little fold, which means this is where the collar ends, and you put those two folds together. There are also Nagajuban with extra collar added on it with another piece of cloth, and this is also known as Kanto Shitate, the region around Tokyo. Hold the ends with your left hand, and your right hand reaches out to the ends of the Erishin. Hold them while your left hand reaches out to the center back seam. Pull the Nagajuban downwards along the center back seam to open up the back collar. And hold it in place by laying your right hand gently on top. The back collar should open up for about the size of your fist. Open up both sides of the front collar and start to create a V-neck with the right side of the collar. Hold it in place while your left hand passes the left side of the belt through the opening under your shoulder. Fasten the clip a bit over the middle of your waist. Still hold it while your left hand brings the left side of the collar to your right. Hold it with your right hand. While the left hand reaches to a kimono clip, pull it down and bring it to your front, where you clip it on the same height of the first clip. Start straightening out by pulling the layer below on the left side downwards. Put your pointer under the kimono belt on the back and slide to the side. Make sure that the little helping item is in the center and straight. Now it's time for the datejime. Place it over the belt and bring it to your back. Bring the left side to your right straight and fold the right side upon it. Pull to tighten. On the front, I put left over right and make a knot on top. Then I put both sides downwards and make the same knot under it. And then tuck the leftovers in. And then we're finished. When you decide to wear your Nagajuban with a tie, you proceed the same in the beginning. While holding the right side of the collar, your left hand reaches out to the long side of the tie, put it through the opening under your shoulder, and tuck the right collar under it. Wrap it around your body for one time and hold it with your left hand while you adjust the left collar. Then your right hand reaches out to the short side of the tie, pull it downwards and bring it to the front, while you tie a half bow by pulling one end through. Tuck the leftovers in. When you use a datejime, you don't have to do this that neatly, but if you don't use one, do it a bit nicer than I do it here. And then you straighten out like we did for the first time when wearing a kimono belt. And we're done! Whew, お疲れ様でした. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoy making those videos. And I'm always happy and thankful when you leave me a thumb up or a comment with feedback. Or you could also ask me questions about kimono, maybe my life. Or leave me a request what you want to see as our next tutorial. And yeah, feel free to subscribe and don't miss any of my other videos. And I talk to you in my next video. Bye!